The U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee has sent more than a dozen letters to agencies, organizations, and individuals to preserve records related to that investigation. Senior congressional reporter Manu Raju is on the phone with us, and CNN Global Affairs correspondent Elise Labott is joining us from Washington. So, Manu, let me go with you first. Who's on the receiving end of these letters?
Well, it's the Trump administration broadly. The Intelligence Committee is not specifying exactly which individuals have received this letter. Of course, they operate in secrecy. They do these types of investigations in a classified setting behind closed doors. But what we do know, Fred, is that this is an expanding investigation into Russia's meddling in the elections, as well as contacts that may have occurred between people involved in the political campaigns and people close to the Russian government or part of the Russian government. And as we know from our own CNN's reporting, as well as reporting from the New York Times, that there was constant contact between certain campaign officials from the Trump campaign with Russian operatives during the campaign. And these letters come at a time as the Senate committee actually had a classified briefing on Friday with FBI Director James Comey before they broke up into a recess for a week. The Senate did, and the senators emerged from that closed-door meeting. They were extremely tight-lipped. They did not discuss anything that was going on, other than the fact that this was a part of their broader look into Russia. Now, the Senate Intelligence Committee is just one of two committees in Congress that are doing this deep dive into what is happening in Russia. The other being the House Intelligence Committee, but that House Intelligence Committee has already devolved into a partisan sparring match between Democrats and Republicans over exactly the scope of that investigation. The Senate inquiry is still proceeding on a bipartisan track. Even Marco Rubio putting out a statement on Friday through Twitter saying that this is being done in a thorough bipartisan manner. So we'll see how this, if it does break down into partisan fighting. But for right now, this is the main committee in Congress digging deep, and what they want are records, and to make sure that nothing that the Trump administration or any federal agency has relating to Russia should be destroyed. They want to preserve these documents, review them, and they have the power to subpoena those as well as for further hearings as well. So this is part of that deep dive, and we'll see what they actually come up with.